Welcome to blog.fitnessvtc.com. I'm fitness model and your fitness expert, James Ellis, for the site, and I just want to do a blog just on detoxing the body. There's so many supplements that fitness models, bodybuilders, anybody that's into fitness, we always put these supplements into our systems, you know, whether it's protein, glutamines, creatines, whatever you eat, things that you eat, you're going to get all kinds of stuff that you need. Red meat especially, that's another thing that you have to detox from the body. You're going to get parasites, things like that. As our expert's going to tell you in a little bit, I actually came to a place and I'm going to get a foot spa done, and you guys are going to see basically I'm going to be standing in some pretty nasty water by the end. It starts out clear and it ends very dark. So we're going to talk a little bit about detoxing in this, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Jen with Gentox, JENTOX.com, and I do the Ionic Footbath here at the Smooth Aesthetics Medical Spa at Burbank in the corner of Olive and Verdugo. And James just walked in today and said, you know, I think I'm filled with heavy metals, and I told him this is an excellent way to get rid of that. It also cleans your liver and your gallbladder, your lymph nodes, basically anything that your bloodstream and your lymph nodes will touch. You should always get colon cleanse, colonics too, very, very helpful for cleansing, but this is a helpful part of your regimen. Everybody should be doing this. And we're going to start a foot bath on James.
Alright, so I'm recording myself real quick. She's going to kind of explain some more stuff. And I want to show you the water before I get started. Alright, so there's my clear water. Clear. Okay, and then what else do we have?
Okay, this is a totally clear foot bath, right? Notice before. And
here's an after over here by someone else.
That's an after by someone else. Yes,
it's cleared up a little bit, but
yeah. And if you notice this little black box, it has all these plates in here. These produce positive and negative ions just from the plates. There's no chemicals, nothing is added, no dyes are added into this. The stuff that comes out of you, but it also pulls out of the environment too. So half the colors will come out of plastic, water, stuff like that. That's why you see on a lot of websites they'll try to debunk it and say, oh, it changes even without putting feet in. Not true. It doesn't change all the colors that you'll see coming out of James' feet. And also...
and metals.
Yeah, all the metals. So we're hoping to get a lot of heavy metals out.
And hopefully a few parasites, because I want to get rid of those guys.
Yeah, and we'll be able to see. We'll be able to see the parasites. We'll be able to see if it's the gallbladder. We'll be able to see if it's yeast that you're dealing with. All these things hold on to toxins. They make you stay fat. They make you stay sick, and we want to get those out.
Mm-hmm. Please don't look at me different after you see the dirty water. I'm still a good guy. All right, so then you also have a band, correct? A band that I put on?
Yeah, well, this is just part of the system. Not all detox foot baths have this, but this is an infrared strap with a bamboo infrared band in it. And what that does is it gets about 3.5 inches to 5 inches into your body. It loosens up toxins. It also liquefies a little bit of fat, so there's some instant type of weight loss, especially in the bigger infrared machines, but this is just a small one for painful joints and stuff.
Perfect. All right, she's going to strap me up, and we'll check out the water in a little bit. How long do I do this for?
It's a 30-minute session.
30 minutes, so we'll check in as the water gets nasty. All right, so we started with 30 minutes, and it says 24 there at the bottom left. So we're just going to kind of check in. And my water's starting to look like pee, and I did not pee, I promise. So, yeah, she was just saying that there's a lot of clear particles coming out, and she kind of explained thus far what we're looking at. What are we looking at?
The clear particles usually come from the kidney area, and then they'll come from the adrenal glands, the bladder. And since you think you maybe have problems with your adrenal glands, maybe burned out your adrenals, it's definitely showing that it wants to clean out that area for you.
That's awesome. Yeah, and I was actually just explaining to her that you guys probably saw my blog on andropause. The reason I did that blog is because I believe that I'm going through early andropause. So I actually just went in and got my blood tested recently. Actually, must have been 3 days ago. So I'll get the results on that. So I'm going to find out how low my testosterone levels are and all that. So yeah, that's she actually just said that by looking at this, you can tell I'm going through some of that, you know, andropause phase. So I'm sure with the tests, I'll find out that I probably have the testosterone of an 80-year-old man. No offense to any 80-year-old man that might be checking this blog. I apologize. No offense at all. Anyways, I want to show you this water again because it's actually gotten way more yellow since we started.
It's getting yellow by the minute.
Oh, wow. At least it's
but
not
also,
brown yet.
These particles also represent the prostate area too. And if you were female, it would represent like ovaries, but with men, it's like the male organs.
So the prostate, like, why would that? It's just detoxing the prostate.
It's detoxing, like just like you said, if you're going through andropause, and because those organs are responsible for your hormones and the functions.
Yeah,
it makes sense.
Exactly. That's use of supplements for a long time. I'm expecting to see metal particles sometime soon too, which there might be. I don't know.
Right there's one in the back.
Oh, she sees, that big black spot back there.
Those are metals.
Metal. Like right there. So I'm sure you guys are loving this blog right now, aren't you? Wait till you see it. It's like going to be brown probably. Who knows? I don't know. But we'll check in probably 5 minutes. All right, so it's been 17 minutes total now. We have 13 minutes left of the 30. So this is the handy-dandy machine that everything's hooked up to. This is how the water's looking now. So it's starting to look, it went from the yellow to like an orangey. And now we have like some green stuff coming out. And actually, let me make it so there's no shadow there. You guys are probably dizzy. So yeah, there's some green nastiness coming out, and she was explaining that to me.
Yeah.
So tell me about what happened when we went to the orange, and you definitely said you saw some metals in there, and then what's the green as well?
The black flecks that you see that clump together. Now keep in mind that these didn't come out that size from your pores, but they magnetically attract to each other, like attracts like. So the black flecks that came together were your heavy metals. The green is gallbladder, so you might have some stones in there that are really backing things up. There's some bubbles going on. That's from lymph nodes. It's cleaning out that area. The orange is joints, and since you work out a lot, that's obvious that joints would be an issue. And it's getting into some liver toxins and stuff too. And we'll look at even smaller tiny particles to see if there's any parasites or anything like that going on.
Awesome. Yeah, it's looking pretty green. So, yeah, we're still going through gallbladder. Got a few bubbles in there. And all those big black particles are metal. So, then there's a white one. You said white was what?
Parasites.
That's possibly parasite.
Possibly parasite.
So, and then that nasty green, and it's all bubbling underneath where that piece was we stuck in there. Alright, we'll check back in here in a little bit. Hope you guys are enjoying my nasty foot bath. It's probably not like the foot baths you take at home when you have the little thing going, you know, massaging your feet. No, it's not like that. Not so much. So this one's pretty disgusting. But it's cleaning me out. So time's up. The buzzer just went off. So we're going to check out the water. And yeah, it's looking... do you want to explain what you see in the water?
Okay, not to be too graphic because some of you people probably already turned off the video by now. But if you can see a lot of the white sort of clumps, they look like tiny little bits of fingernails. Those are actually parasites. So he's dealing with a lot of parasites in his system. Definitely want to get rid of that. Stuff that's sticking around the ankles, that's cardio. The orange that's on top, that's joints. Yeah, that's cardio because it's a lot of cholesterol, and the cholesterol sticks to your ankles. Also, heavy metals, they're sort of buried in there, but that's the black flecks that are in there. And gallbladder, you got a lot of green in the layers there, so you really want to clean that out. But you got to get rid of those parasites before you can even clean out the gallbladder.
Yeah.
And then it's getting into the orange and deep liver toxins too, because there's going to be a lot when we pick that out. And but that's a good foot bath. You got rid of a lot. You should feel very, very proud and much lighter.
Awesome. And what do they do for if they have gallbladder problem?
You can go to my website, jetox.com, and I have a YouTube video on the 1-day gallbladder flush. It's very, very easy. And also how to do the master's cleanse, how to cure bronchitis naturally. There's a lot of helpful natural videos on there that you can check out.
Awesome. So do you think that I probably lost a lot of dates by doing this video? I don't think the women are really very excited about me having parasites. So.
No, well then they should come in and they can see how many parasites they have in themselves, and they'd probably really be disgusted. So hey.
That's right, ladies. You probably have the same thing, so please don't write me off altogether. But yeah, definitely do yourself a favor, go get yourself a detox. This is a really simple way to do it in 30 minutes, and it shows kind of what things you might need to work on. She's going to give me some meds I can take to kind of get rid of some stuff, so I'm real excited about that. And then I'll also talk to you guys about my colon and liver detox I'm going to be doing soon as well. So
blog special, if you mentioned that you saw this blog, instead of $60, it's a $49 foot bath for you, so come on down.
Awesome. Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time and your expertise. We appreciate it. Bye.